Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1979 final week is on the air. 2 days left in the season. Today's date is September 29th. We have a big game here at Metropolitan Stadium. A lot is on the line. The Milwaukee Brewers take on the Minnesota Twins. Let's have a look and see what is at stake. In the American League East, the Milwaukee Brewers, very simple. Win tonight, they will win tonight, they will win. A win tonight, the Brewers will clinch the American League West no matter what. Baltimore only played 159 games in 1979. They cannot catch the Brewers if the Brewers win. If they get to 99 wins, the Orioles will not catch them. The Brewers will clinch the American League East. If the Brewers lose and the Orioles win, they will be tied. The New York Yankees have already clinched third place. They will play either Milwaukee or Baltimore in the American League East wildcard game. In the American League West, the California Angels have clinched that division. The Texas Rangers have clinched second. They will host the wildcard game. Kansas City and Minnesota, this is interesting. The Minnesota Twins tonight are 2 games back of Kansas City. If Milwaukee beats Minnesota tonight, Minnesota is out. If Minnesota wins tonight, we may do the Brewers and the Twins again tomorrow. For the simple reason is the Twins have a record of 2-3 on the board, and the Royals are 4-3. By this reckoning, since the board wins is the first tiebreaker, Minnesota really should be out. But if Minnesota wins tonight and keeps the Brewers from clinching, Minnesota still has a chance to maybe. Of course, if Kansas City wins tonight, Minnesota is out no matter what. The National League East is a mess. The Expos have clinched that division, and they have home field throughout. The Pittsburgh Pirates have clinched second place. They will host the NL East wild card. The Cubs, the Phillies, and the Cardinals are all tied at 84 and 76. Now we'll show you the board records for that. The Cubs are 2-2, the Cardinals are 2-2, and the Phillies are 2-4. So right now the Phillies, the only way they can get the third place, they have to win it outright. The Cubs and the Cardinals have 23 runs scored compared to the Cubs' 15 runs. So if there's a tie between the Cubs and the Cardinals will win by virtue of the second tiebreaker, which is most runs scored. The National League West decided. The Astros have won that division. The Dodgers will play the Reds in the NL West wildcard game. So that is what is at stake tonight. We could pretty much have everybody all done. Tonight we shall see, and we'll see what we play tomorrow night, which is the closing day of the 79 season. Dave Little, BB, John Soner, Brian Patterson are first to join us here at Metropolitan Stadium. So it's a big game between the Brewers and the Twins. Milwaukee historically won this game 11-8. There were 27 hits combined between these two pitchers. The Brewers had 14 of them, the Twins had 13. The Twins were ugly in the field. They had 3 errors, and the Brewers had 1. Very simple for the Brewers. Win, they clinch the division, and Minnesota is out. Minnesota wins, they still need Kansas City to lose. So the 10-minute ticker tonight is huge as well. So, without further ado, let's see if we can wrap up a few playoff spots tonight. Let's go to the game. Starting pitcher for the Minnesota Twins is Paul Hartzell. 6 wins, 10 losses, a 5.36 ERA. He will be the pitcher for the Twins tonight. Pretty much hodgepodge lineups for both teams. There are a few regulars. So we'll see what happens tonight. Who can be the hero? We never know until we can play some baseball. So let's get started, shall we? Let's play some Friday night baseball. Leading off for the Brew Crew, shortstop Paul Molitor, 322 average, 9 homers, 62 RBIs. Hall of Famer? Absolutely. We are using brown, white, and powder blue dice. The Twins are the home team here at Metro Stadium. If everybody is ready, let's play a very big game here in the American League. Hartzell, 3-6. That is a blank. Molitor, 1-2, and that is going to be a ground ball to first, taken care of there by Jackson. One down, and the next batter will be third baseman Jim Gantner, 284 average, 2 homers, 22 RBIs. Hartzell, he will deal 2-4. That is a blank. Gantner, 3-5, base hit right past first, and Gantner leads off with a single. Gantner trots down to first. He will hold there. And the next batter is left fielder Dick Davis, 266 average, 12 homers, 41 RBIs. Infield is at double play depth. Gantner had 3 stolen bases that season, but he's not going anywhere. Hartzell knows what he's got to do tonight. And here comes the pitch. 5-2. That is a blank. Davis, 6-5. And that is going to be a grounder to first. Let's see if they turn the 2. 3-4-4. Shortstop, pivot, Smalley, +1 is a 5. And he got it. They turned the double play, and the side is retired. So Davis grounds out into the 3-6-3. As Smalley, very good pivot rating. No runs and a hit for the Brewers. We go to the bottom of the first. I would like to make a retraction from last night. For some strange reason, and Midlife Crisis pointed this out, I had Rusty Staub on the Pirates last night. Rusty Staub never played for the Pirates. So unfortunately, he was supposed to be in the Expos pack because we did have the Expos in an earlier game. So maybe Rusty Staub wanted to be a Pirate. I do regret the error. He has now been placed on the Expos where he belongs. So I do apologize for anybody who saw Rusty Staub on the Pirates. He never played there. That's my fault. I forgot. I actually kind of Christmas treed the card listing. I should say the rosters when I checked them. And I really didn't pay attention. That was my bad. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers will be Paul Mitchell. 4 wins, 7 losses, a 5.32 ERA. He will get the call tonight for the Brew Crew. Who knows? Maybe he always wanted to be a Pirate. Right fielder Hoskin Powell leads off for the Twins. 293 average, 2 homers, 36 RBIs. Mitchell will go ahead and pitch. 6-4. That is a blank. Powell, 3-5. Fly ball to left, and Davis will get to it for the out. Next up, second baseman Rob Wilfong. 313 average, 9 homers, 59 RBIs. Mitchell will pitch. 1-6. That is a home run chance, but that 14 is going to be too high. Wilfong, 4-5, but he does get a base hit past third base, and Wilfong will wind up with a single. And that'll get picked up by my mom. So now a runner on first. Infield goes to double play depth. Shortstop Roy Smalley will come up to bat. 271 average, 24 homers, and 95 RBIs. Good year for Smalley. That is an 8. Wilfong is staying put. Mitchell, he will pitch. 3-4. Strikeout 16. That is high. Metropolitan only subtracts 1 from walks. Smalley, 1-6, and that's a ground ball to first. Let's see if they can turn the double play. 2-3-3. Shortstop, pivot. Molitor, 0. 1-3, it's a double play, and they don't get it. Wilfong will be out at second, and Smalley will make it to first, 2 down. And that is what you call your very common fielder's choice. Next up for the Twins will be their designated hitter, Danny Goodwin. 289 average, 5 homers, 27 RBIs. Runner at first. Smalley had 2 stolen bases, but he's not going anywhere. Mitchell, he'll go ahead and pitch. 1-4, blank, Goodwin. 3-3, base hit right past second, and that will be a single. Smalley, a base running rating of 3, and with 2 outs, he'll make it to third. And Goodwin goes to first. A base hit by Goodwin now gives the Twins a chance here to score. Still 2 outs. Next batter, left fielder Glenn Adams. 301 average, 8 homers, 50 RBIs. Frank Wainscott will join us here at Metro Stadium. As he says, Brew Crew will face his Reds in the World Series. We shall find out. They both got, the Reds got to get past the wild card game. They'll be facing the Dodgers. Goodwin at first. Let's see if anything on strategy. That is a 14-0 happening. 2 outs. Mitchell will make the pitch. 5-2 against the lefty. That's a home run result, but that 19 is going to be too high. Adams, 6-2, but he does get a base hit to center field. The Twins will get on the board. Smalley will come in to score. Goodwin, a base running rating of 3 with 2 outs. Single to center, -1, so a 1 or a 2. Goodwin will make it to third, and he does. And Adams will hold it first, and the Twins get on the board first. It is 1-0. RBI single by Adams. As the Twins get on there first, here is center fielder Rick Sofield. 301 average, no homers, 12 RBIs. Already a 1-0 lead here for the Twins. Strategy roll. Anything happening? The 13 says no. Mitchell will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-5, range play. Sofield, 5-5, base hit center field, but it is a range play for Gorman Thomas. His range is a 3. Does he take a single away from Sofield? Yes, he does, and that saved a run, and that will retire the side. What a play by Thomas in center. 1 run on 3 hits for the Twins, and they lead 1-0 here after 1. The Twins must win tonight no matter what. If they want any chance of making the playoffs, they must win tonight. And the Twins know it. The Brewers, a win tonight, they clinch the AL East. If they lose, and the Orioles win, if they lose and the Orioles win, the Orioles and Brewers will be tied. If the Brewers lose and the Orioles lose, the Brewers will still clinch the division. The Orioles only played 159 games in 1979. Top of the second, and let's see who the Brewers have coming up. Leading off will be center fielder Gorman Thomas. 244 average, 45 bombs, 123 RBIs. Pretty much led the American League in homers. Hartzell will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-3, possible error. Thomas, 5-3, and that ball is hit to center field, and that ball is hit to Sofield. His error rating is a 4. That's a 3. He's going to drop the ball. He's going to drop a fly ball out there. Sofield will drop it. He drops a big-time fly out there. And Thomas, his base running rating is a 3, and that is a 1, and Thomas is going to take second base on the drop fly ball. So that is an E8. That is the first error on the Twins, and they did have 3 errors in the game historically. So Thomas will get to second base, and that is a big error on Sofield. Next batter will be the designated hitter, Ben Oglevy. 282 average, 29 homers, 81 RBIs. Oglevy had an excellent season for the Brewers that year. Thomas on at second, and nothing happening on the 10. Hartzell can't believe that Sofield dropped the fly ball. Hartzell will pitch. 3-3, hit by pitch. 13 is a no. Oglevy, 5-2, and that's a fly to left. Adams will get to that, and that will be out number 1. Thomas will hold at second. Next up is the first baseman, Don Money. 237 average, 6 homers, 38 RBIs. Money, unfortunately, not his best position at first. Lousy range. Let's see if anything happening on Strat. 15 says a no. Hartzell will go ahead and pitch for 6. Walk 12. Yep, that's going to be ball 4, and Money will trot to first. First walk issued by Hartzell. He had 40 of them in 79. That'll bring up the catcher, Ray Fosse. 231 average, no homers, 2 RBIs. Pretty much a September call-up. Not a good catcher, although he did not allow any pass balls. But Fosse gets the call today. Infield, a double play depth. Anything on the bases? No. Hartzell winds up. Here it comes. 5-1 against the righty. Strikeout 7, and he got him. Strikeout number 1 for Hartzell. He had 44 of them that season. 2 away now. And here comes the right fielder, Jim Wolford. 263 average, a homer, 17 RBIs. Milwaukee would love to win the division and avoid the wild card game. Right now, as it stands, the Yankees would be going to Baltimore. Strategy roll. That is an 8. Nothing happening there. Hartzell will make the pitch. 4-6. Walk. 19. No. Wolford. 3-2. And that's a grounder to short. Smalley will take care of it. He will throw to second to get Money. And that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits. There was an error and a walk. And we'll go to the bottom of the second with the Twins holding on to a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the second, let's see if Paul Mitchell can have a better inning. Leading off for the Twin Cities, catcher Butch Weiniger, 270 average, 7 homers, 57 RBIs. Weiniger, that's a pretty good season for him. Nothing wrong with those stats. Mitchell will go ahead and pitch. 6-5. That is an error on a throw. Weiniger, 6-1, and that's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit the Money. But Money has an error rating of 0, so he'll take care of it. Mitchell comes over. Money tosses it to him for the out. Money may have lousy range there, but he did not make any errors. First baseman Ron Jackson is up next. 271 average, 14 homers, 68 RBI. Mitchell, a 3-4, strikeout 6. He got him, struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Mitchell. He had 50 of them that year. Now the Twins will bring up third baseman John Castino. 285 average, 5 homers, 52 RBIs. Mitchell will go ahead and deal it. 2-2, blank. Castino, 6-1, and that is a grounder to third. That'll get picked up easily there by Gantner. He will throw to first and retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for Mitchell. Much better for him. Twins have a 1-0 lead after 2. Thank you all for joining me tonight for some Friday Night Baseball. I know the NFL draft is going on as well. And I will be checking that out as soon as I get done with the game. Top of the third inning, leading off for the Brewers, second baseman Len Cicada. Boy, does that bring back some memory. I think that name brings back a few memories from a payoff pitch game we played with him one day when he was with the Orioles. Len Cicada, however, a 500 average and an RBI. He only had 14 at-bats that year, but he is the starting second baseman for the Brewers, so he gets a chance. Hartzell will pitch. 5-5. Home run result, but Cicada has a 0, so not happening. Cicada 6-4, and he grounds one to second base. That'll get taken care of by Wilfong, and that's out number 1. So Cicada grounds out to second, a 500 average on the card, and he actually gets an out result. Here's Molly. Molly is 0 for 1. Are you using as played lineups? Yes, I am. Every game is always as played in the regular season. Postseason, I make the lineups with the help of Baseball Reference and Action PC Baseball to find out who was available for the postseason. I know a lot of people tell me maybe I shouldn't use as played lineups for a game like this, but in this kind of situation, maybe someone could be a hero. I don't want to change that result. Let's just, because remember, at this time, this game was meaningless back in 1979. Now, because of the extra playoff teams, this game now has some meaning. Here's the pitch from Hartzell. 1-4. That's a walk, and that 6 will be ball 4. Molitor will trot to first. Second walk issued by Hartzell. Here comes Gantner. Gantner 1 for 1 with a base hit. Infield is at double play depth. Molitor on it first. Anything happening on the bases? That is a 6. He actually gets the steal sign. Let me see. 14-0 and Weiniger -2 at 12. You're trying to win the division here, Brewers, but Gantner a good hitter. I'm going to hold back. Molitor did have 33 stolen bases, though. I'm going to let Gantner swing. Call off the steal. Hartzell will make the pitch. 4-2. That's at the park. Metropolitan Stadium, 5-6. And he grounds it right back to Hartzell. Let's see if he turns it. 1-2-1. Because the pitcher is automatically a -1. So actually, that's actually a 0, actually, because of it. So it's a 1-1. And let's see. Gantner a lefty. Shortstop will be pivot. That's Smalley. +1 arm. A 1-2. It's a double play. And they got it. Side retired. Gantner hits it to Hartzell. Throws to short. Throws to first. And the inning is over. 1-6-3 double play. And we'll go to the bottom of the third as Gantner hits it right back to Hartzell and makes a heck of a play on the mound. Your project, your rules. Yeah, that's the one thing. I know some, like I said, I just like it this way instead. Now you're playing a game that actually has meaning. And of course, now that I know the game has meaning, I might make a few changes. And also remember also I have the rosters available on the bench to bring them in as soon as I needed. Bottom of the third, Hoskin Powell leads off for the Twins. He is 0 for 1. Mitchell will go ahead and pitch. 3-2. That is a blank. Powell, 1-2, and that's grounded to second base. That'll get handled by Cicada. Next up is Wilfong. Wilfong got a base hit his first time up. And even though I'm doing it this way, I'm glad that you guys are here watching me play it. At least it is a game that means something. I'm going to have to choose tomorrow night's game after the ticker to see what game will be worth playing. Mitchell, 2-3. That is a blank. Wilfong, 4-5. Base hit right past third. A single for Wilfong. It's his second hit of the game. Here comes Smalley. Smalley, fielder's choice his first time up. Infield a double play depth. Wilfong at 11 stolen bases. That is a 5. He does not get the steal sign. Smalley gets the hit and run sign. I just don't think, well, you know what? If you're the Twins, you know you got, this is where I would probably make a few chances. And he gets the hit and run sign. And I'm going to call it. They're going to do a hit and run. Mitchell will go ahead and pitch. 3-1. That's at the park. Metropolitan Stadium, 1-3. It's going to be a fly out to center. So Wilfong will get back on a failed hit and run. Couldn't do it. As Smalley lifts it to center. 2 men down. Next batter is Goodwin. Goodwin is 1 for 1. He has a base hit. But I thank everybody that is here tonight. Strategy roll, that is a 4. This time, Wilfong does get the steal sign, and we're going to send him. 15 plus 2 is 17. Catcher Fossey a 0, and there goes Wilfong. A 1 to 17. He is safe. That is a 3. There's not even a throw made. Wilfong got a heck of a jump, and he is clearly safe easily, and that puts a runner in scoring position. A stolen base for Wilfong. As I said, you know, in a game like this, there may be some calls I may do because one team absolutely needs to win the game. So now Wilfong on at second, and that was one of them. And that is a 3. This time he stays put. 2 outs. Mitchell will pitch to Goodwin. Mitchell, 6-6, walk 2. Yes, Goodwin ball 4. And now the Twins have runners at first and second. Next up is Adams, and you are welcome, Mr. Solner. Adams is 1 for 1 with a base hit. Checking a strategy roll. That is a 20, but Mitchell has no pickoff. Mitchell will now concentrate on Adams. 5-2 against the lefty, a home run result against the righty. Adams needs a 9. That's a 6. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Glenn Adams. Stadium cheers. Yay! Glenn Adams had 8 homers that year, and he goes ahead. Mitchell this time uncorks a grapefruit, and Adams turns that into fruit salad. That is now a 4-0 lead for the Twins. In a game they must absolutely win. They lose, it's over no matter what the Royals do. Next batter will be Sofield. He is 0 for 1. And still 2 outs here on the bottom of the third. Twins have a 4-0 lead. And I thank you very much, Mr. Wayne Scott. Mitchell with the pitch. 4-5. Strikeout 20. Got him. He got Sofield on a 20. Sofield a 22. So he must have struck out a good amount of times. And that is a strikeout. Strikeout number 2 for Mitchell. But damage done. 3 runs on 2 hits, a walk, a stolen base, a 3-run bomb by Adams, and the Twins have a 4-0 lead. Time for station break. This is the WRJL YouTube Sports and Programming Network. We go to the top of the fourth. Twins leading 4-0. A big 3-run bomb by Adams. And already the Brewers are behind the 8 ball. Here is Dick Davis. Davis is 0 for 1. Brewers historically won this game 11-8, but right now they're not getting hits. Hartzell will make the pitch. 4-6. That's a walk. That's 7. That's not going to make it. Davis is a 7, but -1 makes him a 6. Davis, 5-1, and he lifts a fly ball to left, and Adams is going to get it. That's going to be out number 1. 1 down for Thomas. Thomas reached on an error his last time up. Hartzell, he will pitch. 4-1, error on a grounder. Thomas, 2-3. That is a ground ball. It's hit to second base. That's hit to Wilfong. His error rating is a 6. That's an 18. He's got it, and he will throw to first for the out. 2 down. Here comes Oglevy. Oglevy 0 for 1. Hartzell, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 6-5. That is a walk. That 4 will be ball 4, and Oglevy will trot to first. Third walk issued by Hartzell. It will give Money a chance. Can Money be Money? He walked his first time up. 2 men down, top of the 4th. Oglevy had 12 stolen bases. And that is a 6. And even if you're down by 4 runs, I don't think you're stealing right now. The Brewers are already down 4-0. But remember, no lead is safe at inside pitch. Remember the Twins and the Indians earlier this year? Hartzell with the pitch. 4-4 against the righty. Strikeout 20. No. Money. 4-2. And he lines it right back to Hartzell. He will glove it. And that's a line out to the pitcher, and that will retire the side. Only a walk is all the Brewers get. And right now, Hartzell is pitching beautifully as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Butch Weiniger leads off for Minnesota, and he is 0 for 1. Mitchell, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 2-3, that is a blank. Weiniger, 3-4, ground ball to third. That'll get handled by Gantner. One away for Jackson. Jackson is 0 for 1. Mitchell, he'll go ahead and pitch. 4-4 against the righty. Strikeout 14 is high. Jackson, 5-1, and against a right-handed pitcher, that's a fly ball to center. Coming over there is Sofield. He'll make the catch. Not Sofield, I'm sorry. Thomas makes the catch. 2 outs. Next up is Castino. Castino 0 for 1. Mitchell, he'll go ahead and pitch. 4-6, strikeout 10. Got him on a K. That will be a strikeout. Nice job by Mitchell. And that is strikeout number 3 for him. So after giving up 3 runs on 2 hits in the last inning, Mitchell sends him down in order. 4-0 Twins after 4. Mitchell can only pitch to 21 batters before he tires. Hartzell can pitch to 26. So let me make sure I get that correct, because in the game last night, I totally missed the tired rating, but it really didn't matter. Top of the 5th, leading off for the Brewers will be Ray Fosse. Fosse is 0 for 1. Hartzell, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 6-2, pitcher result 9, that's going to be high. Fosse, 6-1, and that's a ground ball to third. That's going to get taken care of by Castino for the out. Next up is Wolford. Wolford is 0 for 1. Hartzell looking in, he'll go ahead and pitch. 6-5, walk, 17, that's high. Wolford, 6-3, and that's going to be a single into center field. That'll get taken care of there by Sofield. He'll throw it in, and the Brewers have a man on. First hit of the game for Wolford. Once again, here comes Cicada. Cicada 0 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. That card is a 500 average on it. Talk about a ringer card. Wolford on at first. He had 6 stolen bases. That is a 2. He actually gets the steal sign. I just don't think I send him here. You let a batter with a 500 average swing. Hartzell will go ahead and pitch. 6-3. That's at the park, which means it doesn't use Cicada's card. That is the one thing about this. Even though it's a 500 average, and at the park sends it to Metropolitan and at the stadium, and that makes a difference. Metropolitan Stadium 2-1, and instead, that's going to be a ground ball to short. Twins are getting all the help necessary. 0, 1, 2. Second base, pivot Wilfong, +1 is a 3. They got the double play, side retired. That 500 average is not helping Cicada at all in this game. 6-4-3 double play, no runs and a hit. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Big fan of the powder blue road uniforms to 70. Yes, so am I. I love the powder blues. I think the Cardinals should still be I think the Cardinals St. Louis uniform should be powder blue. I think the Phillies should be wearing powder blue. I think the Twins should be wearing powder blue. Powder blue is the powder blue uniforms are the most beautiful uniforms ever. Some of those beautiful, and the Expos powder blue uniforms were gorgeous as well. That was the time when powder blue was considered the away color. Now, of course, gray is considered the main away color. Bottom of the 5th, leading off for the Twin Cities will be Hoskin Powell. He is 0 for 2. Mitchell can pitch to 3 more batters. We'll see how long he goes. Mitchell, 6-6, walk 2. Yes, Powell's going to draw a ball 4, and he will go to first. And that is the second walk issued by Mitchell. And here comes Wilfong. Mitchell gives up another run. He's done. Infield double play death. Mitchell will go ahead and make the pitch. Strategy roll. Powell had 5 stolen bases. That is a 7. He's not going anywhere. Mitchell will pitch it. 4-4 against the lefty. Blank. Wilfong. 3-4. That ball is hit to right field. That is a 6. And that's going to be a double for Wilfong. So that is a double to right field. Powell, a base running rating of 4. Double to right, -1, a 1, 2, or 3. Powell will score, and he does not. He has to hold it third. Wolford went ahead and threw that ball in pretty quickly, and the third base coach puts up the stop sign. So Powell holds at third base. That's the third hit of the game for Wilfong. And now the batter is Smalley. And they're going to let Mitchell pitch to Smalley. The infield is in. Mitchell will be tired after Smalley to wear the Padres didn't wear powder blue instead of yuck mustard. Yeah, that is true. And I always like and yes, everyone, the Padres brown and yellow uniforms are still the best uniforms they've ever had. Runners at second and third. Although the new uniforms they have now really aren't too bad. At least they went back to that color scheme. When they had that navy blue and white, that was just ugly. I don't know what the Padres were thinking. Runners at second and third. Infield is in. Mitchell will pitch to Smalley. He is 0 for 2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Strategy roll, 14, nothing happening. Mitchell will make the pitch. 4-6, strikeout, 16, no. Smalley, 6-4. It's a ground ball to short. It's a ground ball to the shortstop. Hoskin Powell's base running rating becomes a 2 with the infield in. They are not going to send him with 1 out, with nobody out. So the throw will go to first against Smalley, and the runners will hold. Next batter is Goodwin. And Goodwin is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Mitchell is tired, and that is going to be it for Mitchell. The Brewers will take him out. They're going to go to the bullpen now. How many season replays have I done with Inside Pitch? They're all on my channel there, Frank. 1976, 1981, 1985, a combination with Payoff Pitch. And I did 1994, a restart with Payoff Pitch. I will say this, if Chris can get the 1994 season for Inside Pitch, I will throw that into that season would be thrown into the season selection show. So this is my 5th season replay we're about to conclude. New pitcher coming on for the Brewers, and they got Goodwin at the plate. And let's see who they're going to go with. They're going to go with... Brewers are going to go with Jerry Augustine. 9 wins, 6 losses, 5 saves. a 3.47 ERA. They're going to go with Augustine now to try to hold the Twins. So here comes Augustine. And runners at second and third with one out now. Infield is still in. Goodwin will bat. Augustine and 18 and nothing happening there. Although Goodwin does get the squeeze play call, but he's going to swing with a 289 average. Augustine will make the pitch. 4-3, strikeout 7, and he got him, and that is a big K. That is a big K. And now a cheer comes up from Metro Stadium. Here comes Glenn Adams. Adams hit a 3-run bomb his last time up. He is 2 for 2. Infield is now back as there are now 2 outs. Augustine will go ahead and pitch to Adams. Strategy 16, nothing happening. Augustine will concentrate on Adams. Twins trying to add more runs. They must win the game. Augustine, 4-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Adams, 3-1, and he grounds it to first. Don Money will take it himself, and the side is retired, and that prevents the Twins from getting runs. No runs, a hit, a walk. The Twins will strand a couple, but they have a 4-0 lead after 5. Must win. No doubt about it. They lose, they are out. Besides the Brewers winning the American League East Division. Top of the 6th, Brewers will go and bring up the top of the order. Here is Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. Molitor is 0 for 1. JAA joins us here at Metropolitan Stadium. Holy cow, the Twinkies are actually playing. Yes, they are. Traffic was crazy. I believe it was. 4-0 Twins, top of the 6th. Hartzell pitching maybe one of the best games he's ever pitched. Let's see how long it lasts. Molitor, the batter. Hartzell, 6-4. That is a blank. Molitor, a 5-3. And against a right-handed pitcher, that's going to be a grounder to short. Handled easily by Smalley, 1 out. Next up is Gantner. Gantner 1 for 2. Hartzell, a 4-5. That's a home run chance. That 6 is going to pass. Gantner needs a 3 or lower, and he does not. He will miss it. Gantner 3-4, and instead he's just going to chop it to third, and that's going to get taken care of by Castino, 2 down. Wow, Hartzell made a bad pitch, but Gantner couldn't do anything with it. A chance now for Davis. Davis 0 for 2. 2 men down here. 4-0 Twins, a game they must have. Hartzell will pitch. 6-5, walk. 14, no. Davis, 4-4, base hit to center field. The Brewers will keep the inning alive. And that's only the 3rd hit given up by Hartzell. That's how good a night he's going. But here comes the very dangerous Gorman Thomas. Thomas reached on an error. He is 0 for 2. 2 outs. Davis on at first. Still rolling a strategy roll and nothing happening. Davis will stay put. Hartzell looks in on Thomas. Fans here at Metro Stadium know they've got to get the win. Hartzell, 3-4. That's a blank. He is not tired. He's not tired. Thomas will get the swing. 4-6, and he grounds it to third. Coming over there is Castino. He's got it. Throws to first to get Thomas, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit by the Brewers. Paul Hartzell is having an unbelievable night as we will go to the bottom of the 6th. The final score historically of this game was 11-8, and right now we got a good pitcher game going on, even though Paul Mitchell gave up 4 runs, but nowhere close to the actual game we had before, or the actual historical game. Sometimes you don't get it. Bottom of the 6th inning, Jerry Augustine's going to stay on the mound. For the Brewers, Rick Sofield leads off. He's 0 for 2. Augustine will make the pitch. 4-2, wild pitch, ball 1. 2-2, range play. Sofield, 1-1. That's a grounder to first. That ball is hit the money, and he's not money at first. His range is a 1. Nope, that's going to get by him, and that is going to be a base hit for Sofield. Sofield gets his first hit of the game. Money, no, really just missed it. It was a 2, so it was just a little bit out of his reach. Here comes Weiniger. Weiniger is 0 for 2. Infield at double play death. Sofield had 2 stolen bases that year. That is a 3, and he's not going to go anywhere. And the hit and run actually comes up, but Weiniger says, I'm going to hit. Hit normally. Augustine with the pitch. 6-2 against the switch right. That's a home run result, but that 11 is going to be too high. Weiniger, 5-6, and it's a fly ball to left field. Coming over there is Davis. He does hit it hard, but not really deep enough, and that's going to be a fly out to left. Next batter will be Jackson. Jackson is 0 for 2. Sofield still on it first. That is a 1. He actually gets the steal sign, but Sofield is not going to go. Augustine will go ahead and pitch. 1-3, strikeout 8. Got him, struck him out. Jackson goes ahead and swing and misses against Augustine. Jackson is a 9 against lefties, and that is a K. 2 down. Jackson is now 0 for 3. Next up is Castino. Castino is 0 for 2. Sofield, they'll stay put. Augustine will now deal with Castino. Twins have a 4-0 lead on the Brewers. And here comes the pitch. Augustine, 4-6, strikeout 9. He got him and struck him out, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Twins, but they have a 4-0 lead here against the Brewers. We go to the top of the 7th. And leading off for the Brewers will be Ben Oglevy. Oglevy is 0 for 1. He walked his last time up. Hartzell can pitch to 4 more batters before fatigue. And they're going to let him pitch. Hartzell, 3-2, strikeout 9, got him. Yep, let him pitch, absolutely. He is on a tear, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 2 for Hartzell, 1 down. Everything's going good for him. Here's Money. Money is 0 for 1. He walked early in his first at bat. Hartzell, here comes the pitch. 6-2, pitcher result, 8. That's too high. Money, 4-6, and it's a grounder to short. Smalley is up with it, throws to first, 2 away. Trying to streamline the results a little faster. Instead of going through left or righty, I'll just let you know what happens. Here comes Fosse. Fosse is 0 for 2. And they're going to let him hit, even though it's a 4-0 lead. Brewers will start probably going to the bench now for some of the players. And actually, we may see a new player for Fosse, and I think we're going to. So let's see what they're going to do here. And they're going to do just that. Fosse's going to come out of the game, and coming on to pinch hit for the Brewers and taking over at catcher will be Charlie Moore. Moore, 300 average, 5 homers, 38 RBIs. He doesn't have the most at bats, but if he's taking over the same position, that I will allow. So there'll be a pinch hitter and a timeout on the scorecard for a position change. So Moore will now take over at catcher, try to get a little bit more offense in there. Let's see, 3-3-10-0. So now Charlie Moore will bat against Hartzell. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Hartzell pitching beautifully. Here comes the pitch. 1-2, walk. 12, no. Moore. A 4-5, and it's a base hit to left field. Moore will come away with a pinch hit single. And now the batter is Wolford. And Wolford will bat. He's got a 263 average. Anybody above 250, I usually let him hit. Moore on at first base. Wolford will bat, and he is 1 for 2. Hartzell will be tired after Wolford. 2 outs. Strategy roll. Actually, there's no strategy rolls. Actually, it doesn't matter. Hartzell scored 1,000 points in his high school basketball career. I didn't know that. Hartzell will make the pitch. Thank you to Mr. Wayne Scott for some awesome trivia. 1-1, that's a blank. Wolford, 3-2, and that's a grounder to short. Smalley has got it. He'll take his time. He'll throw to first to get Wolford, and the inning is over. No runs a hit for the Brewers. The Brewers are absolutely being stymied by Paul Hartzell. And he is now tired, and we'll see what the Twins want to do. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. And whatever they sing in Minnesota, and Purple Rain. I'll be right back, since they are in Minnesota, and that was Prince's hometown. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night is closing day for the 1979 season, and I don't know yet what game we'll do. So we'll find out what 10-minute ticker does, and then we'll decide. And then I'll decide what game we will play tomorrow night for the closing game. So tomorrow is closing day. We have made it to the end of the 79 regular season. The postseason awaits. We go to the bottom of the 7th here. Twins leading 4-0. And leading off for the Twins will be Hoskin Powell. Augustine can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires, and he'll stay out there at least for Powell. Augustine will make the pitch. 4-1, that is a blank. Powell, 2-5, and a fly ball to left field. That'll get taken care of by Davis. And that is out number 1. Next up is Wilfong. Wilfong having a great night. 3 for 3, 2 singles, a double, and a stolen base, and he scored once. Augustine will pitch. 5-1, range play. Wilfong, 5-3, fly ball to center field. That ball is hit. That ball is hit to Thomas. Thomas's range is a 3. That's a 2. He's got it. 2 down. Nice play by Thomas out there in center. And now the batter is Smalley. They're going to let Augustine pitch, but he is now tired. So now we'll see what he can do if he can get through the inning. 4-0 Twins. Brewers are having major issues with Hartzell. Augustine with the pitch. 3-2. Strikeout 4, and he got Smalley, and that will retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning on the Twins. They still hold a 4-0 lead. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Brewers will be Len Cicada. He'll bat with that 500 average he's got. Twins looking at the bullpen. Hartzell pitching beautifully. He is tired, though. And the question is, do you make a change now? He's pitched beautifully. It's a 4-0 lead. Good. I'm gonna let him pitch and see if I'm gonna see how long he can go. He gets in trouble, he comes out. Mike Marshall and Pete Redfern are warming up in the Twin bullpen. Hartzell will make the pitch. 4-3. Range play. That could save it. Cicada. 1-3. And that's a grounder to first. That ball is hit to Jackson. Jackson's range is a 3. That is a 3. He's got it. Hartzell comes over. Jackson tosses it to him. 1 out. Len Cicada with a 500 average on this card, and he is 0 for 3. Just because you have a ringer card doesn't mean you're going to get the ringer. He grounded the short. He grounded the short twice, once off of his card, once off the Metro card, and now a range play, and that also can do it as well. So, hey, what do you know? 1 out. Next batter is Molly. Molly will bat, and he is 0 for 2. He has a walk. Hartzell will continue to pitch. 3-1. That is a blank. Molitor, 2-2. Fly ball left field. Adams will get to that. He will retire the side. 2 down. 2 outs, and here comes Gantner. Gantner is 1 for 3. He will bat. Hartzell is tired, but he says he can go. The Twins are probably going to use Marshall for the 9th. 2 outs, top of the 8th, 4-0. Hartzell pitching the game of his life. In a game he absolutely has to win. 2-5, that's a blank. Gantner, 1-6, it's a base hit past second. And Gantner will go to first. Base hit for Gantner. And the batter now is Davis. And they are going to... Davis is 1 for 3. And I think if you're the Twins, Davis does not hit lefties as well as righties. Who do you have as a lefty? That would be Darryl Jackson for the Twins. You know what? I'm going to let Hartzell pitch. Jim Cunnell joins us here at Metropolitan Stadium. 4-0 Twins. They're going to let Hartzell pitch to Davis. Davis gets a hit. Hartzell will come out. Runner at first base. Brewers have been stymied the whole game. In a game they historically won 11-8. They haven't gotten a run yet. Strategy rolls are off. Hartzell will make the pitch. 6-5, walk, 8. No, that's high. Davis, 6-5, and it's a grounder to first. Coming over there is Jackson. He's got it. He will tag the bag. Side retired. No runs, a hit for the Brewers. And the Metropolitan crowd gives Paul Hartzell a great ovation for the game. He is going to come out. He won't pitch the 9th. You got to go with the closer here. But what a job by Paul Hartzell. Completely shuts down the Brew Crew. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Danny Goodwin will come up to bat. Augustine is tired, but the Brewers will go to the bullpen. And let's see who they're going to go with. And they will go with Bob McClure. 5 wins, 2 losses, 5 saves. A 3.88 ERA. Good old Bob McClure. That's another name. That's another name from another blast from the past. McClure will come on to pitch to Goodwin. Bottom of the 8th inning. Twins leading 4-0. Brewers just not getting anything tonight. McClure with the pitch. 5-4. That's a pitcher result. That 17 is going to be too high. Goodwin a 6-3, and it's a base hit to left field. Goodwin gets a single. Second hit of the game for Goodwin. He is now 2 for 3. Next batter is Adams. Adams is 2 for 3, a single and a 3-run bomb. Infield a double play death. Goodwin on at first. McClure will make the pitch. 2-3 against the lefty. Strikeout plus. That 14 will get Adams, and it will strike him out. McClure will pick up a K. Next batter is Sofield. Sofield 1 for 3. 301 average. He'll hit. Goodwin on at first. 1 out here to bottom of the 8th inning. Fans here at Metro Stadium know Twins must win. McClure with the pitch. 2-2. Strikeout 11. Got him. Struck him out. Second strikeout for McClure. He had 37 of them in 79. And now here comes Weiniger. Weiniger is 0 for 3. Goodwin on it first. 2 men down. Twins would like still some more insurance. They know the Brewers are very capable of getting runs. McClure will go ahead and pitch. 1-3. Hit by pitch. 1. Yes, he hit him. Pop. Ouch. He goes ahead and hits Weiniger, and he does hit him. So that puts an insurance run in scoring position. First hit batter of the game. And that will allow Ron Jackson to come up to bat. He's 0 for 3. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. McClure trying to get out of this inning. Doesn't want to give up any more runs to the Twins. McClure looks on, and now here's the pitch. 3-6. Walk. 15. No. Jackson. 5-2. And it's a fly to right. Coming over will be Wolford. He'll have no problem with it. He has plenty of time, and now he'll have plenty of ball, and that will retire the side. No runs, a hit for the Twins. And they have a 4-0 lead after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th inning, Paul Hartzell is going to come out of the game. He has done beautifully. They could not have asked any more out of him. The Twins are going to go to their closer, absolutely, and it will be Mike Marshall. 10 wins, 15 losses, 32 saves, a 2.65 ERA. It's not a save situation yet, but they're going to go with Marshall. He can pitch to 6 batters before tiring. But the Brewers are looking to try to see if they can get in this game. Gorman Thomas leads off for the Brewers. He will bat. He had 45 bombs. Yes, you let him hit. Thomas, however, is 0 for 3, although he did reach on an error. Marshall will go ahead and he will pitch. 1-3. Hit by pitch. 3. Yes, he hit Thomas. Pop. Ouch. Thomas gets it. His hit by pitch is a 2. Marshall plus 4 makes him a 6. And he hits Thomas. Not what he wanted to do. Second hit batter. Third next hit batter. Pitcher is ejected automatically. And now here comes Oglevy. What? Did you expect the 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL Network? I think not. Oglevy is 0 for 2. Marshall, the first batter he faces, he hits Thomas. Here's Oglevy. Double play depth is called. Thomas on it first. Brewers win. They clinch the American League East. And the Twins are out. Twins win. It depends on what Kansas City does in ticker. Marshall will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-1. Strikeout 17. No. Oglevy 4-1. And it's a line drive right back to Marshall. He makes the catch. Thomas is on first. A 1-4. Thomas is out. Marshall throws to first. And he does not. He decides to hold the ball. And Thomas gets back. Thomas gets back. Marshall does not try it. Didn't want to throw the ball away, and that's probably the right thing to do. But Oglevy is out, one away. Next batter is Don Money, and we will see a pinch hitter for him. And Money will come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit and take over at first base, if this game goes any further, will be Cecil Cooper. 308 average, 24 homers, 106 RBIs. Cooper now comes up to the mound. Brewers now going to try to empty the bench if they can. Thomas on it first. Marshall looking at Cooper. Fans here at Metro setting up. Here comes the pitch. 4-1. That's at the park. Metropolitan Stadium, 3-1. It's grounded at the plate. It's grounded at the plate. It could be a double play, although it's very difficult to do. Cooper, 2-2. But there's no pivot. There's no pivot. Well, actually, it's 2-2, but a grounder at the plate. It's a -2 on a double play chance. So actually, there still is a pivot rating still. And the pivot, let's see, Cooper a lefty. Shortstop is pivot. That's Smalley a +1. The only way they turn a double play is on a 1. Nope, that's a 6. That is a 6. So a good play there by Weiniger, and he takes the sure out at first, 2 down, and Thomas will move to second. Wow, almost ended the game on a grounder at the plate, and here comes Charlie Moore. Moore is 0 for 1. Actually, I'm sorry, he's 1 for 1. My bad. He got a base hit his first time up in place of the other catcher. Thomas on at second. Marshall trying to close the deal here and give the Twins a big win. Fans here on their feet at Metro Stadium. Marshall gets set and ready to go. Here comes the pitch. Marshall 4-1. That's at the park. Metropolitan 4-2. It's a ground ball to second base. Up with it is Wilfong. He's got it. Pumps once, pumps twice. Throws to first. That's your game. The Twins go ahead and shut the Brewers out 4-0. And now the Brewers and the Twins have to wait to see what happens in Ticker. Stadium cheers. Yay! What a job by the Minnesota Twins to hold on for dear life. And the Brewers never really threatened. What a win for the Twins. And they will go home happy from Metropolitan. But now it's up to the Ticker to see if the Twins will have something to play for tomorrow night. Final line score coming up. For the Twins, 4 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. For the Brewers, no runs on 5 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Paul Hartzell, and what a job. He pretty much pitched a 5-hit shutout. What a job by him. Marshall does get credit for a hold. Paul Mitchell takes the loss, as the Brewers really had no answer for Hartzell tonight. A gigantic 10-minute ticker is coming up. Do not go away. As Dave Little says, Epic Basketball League action will be broadcast following the ticker. Please check out Mr. Little's awesome channel. He is one of the great ones. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So Minnesota gets the win, a 4-0 win for the Twins. So the Twins now gain a half game on the Royals. And now it's up to see what Baltimore does. What Baltimore does and the Royals. So let's begin 10-minute ticker for September 29th. Let's do, first of all, the games that don't matter. Seattle at the White Sox. Seattle, 14-56, and that is 7. White Sox, 10-21, and that is 2. The White Sox got off to a heck of a start. And I got it all here. You know, the Chicago White Sox actually got out to a 15-5 start from the first page. And at one point, the White Sox were 26-12. And then they just started losing games right and left. At one point, the White Sox were 26-12, but they just didn't have it. Boston we got Baltimore at Cleveland, we'll skip it. Boston at Detroit. Red Sox 12-34, and that is 4. Tigers 11-61, and that is 7. The Tigers will go ahead and get a win. Toronto and the Yankees. This game is meaningless because the Yankees have already clinched third place. Toronto 1-55, and that is 4. Yankees 18-44, and that is 6. And the Yankees will beat the Blue Jays. Blue Jays were just awful in this series this year. 109 losses. They're the worst team in the game, worst team in the league. California at Texas. This game is meaningless. California has already clinched the West. Texas cannot do any better than second. California 14-63, and that is 8. Rangers 9-26, and that is 3, and it will be a win for the Halos. Now we do 2 big games. Baltimore at Cleveland, Oakland at Kansas City. We will do Oakland at Kansas City first. Oakland is a 7 versus a 23, so Kansas City should win this game. But you never know. Oakland at Kansas City. Royals, a win here, they're in. Minnesota won the game today, but they need Kansas City to lose. Can Oakland pull off the upset? Here it comes. Oakland 7-11. No, that's a 0. Kansas City 23-43. And that is 7. The Kansas City Royals will win. They beat the Oakland Athletics. The Kansas City Royals are in third place. They are going to the playoffs. They clinch. Kansas City will go to Texas for the American League wild card game. Minnesota is eliminated. What a win by Minnesota today, but the Royals go ahead and beat the Athletics, and the Royals will make the playoffs. They will face Texas in the AL West wild card. Baltimore at Cleveland. This is a little closer. With the Brewers losing, a win here by Baltimore, they will be tied for first in the American League East. If Baltimore loses, Baltimore and the Milwaukee Brewers will win the division. Cleveland looking to play spoiler. Can the Indians pull off a big upset? Let's see. Does Baltimore tie? Baltimore 11-44, and that is 5. Indians 563. That is 6. The Indians beat the Orioles. The Milwaukee Brewers are the American League East champions. So the Brewers lose today, but they still go ahead and win the American League East, which means the Yankees will be playing Baltimore at Memorial Stadium in the AL East wild card game. So the Milwaukee Brewers win the American League East championship for 1979. So the American League is set. Now let's move on to the National League. Atlanta taking on Cincinnati. We will do the meaningless games first. Reds will be hosting the Dodgers in the NL West wild card. Atlanta 742, and that is 4. Reds 1544, and that is 6. The Reds will get a win. The Reds beat the Braves. Houston and the Dodgers, this game is meaningless. Houston's already clinched the NL West. Astros 836, and that is 4. Dodgers 536, and that is 3. The Astros will get the win. And they will beat the Dodgers, although it is meaningless. Let's see now. Padres and the Giants. This game is meaningless. We'll skip ahead to them. Padres, 855, and that is 6. Giants, 926, and that is 3. It will be a win for the Friars. Padres actually did pretty good on the lately. Actually won some games. Actually not too bad. Now, Philadelphia and Montreal, Cubs and the Pirates, Mets and the Cardinals. We have a big 3-way logjam for third place. Cubs, Phillies, and Cardinals, all at 84 and 76. We will do the Mets and the Cardinals first. Mets. A chance. The Cardinals, every one of those teams must win. Let's see what happens. Mets taking on the Cardinals. Mets 1355, and that is 7. Cardinals 822, and that is 2. And that is a terrible loss for the Cardinals. And the Mets will have a happy recap. And the horrible season my Mets had in this replay. But then again, in 79, they were garbage. So the Cardinals now fall back. We will now do the Cubs and the Pirates. Pirates have already clinched second place. Cubs now a chance to get a game ahead of the Cardinals. Let's see what happens. Cubs and the Pirates. Cubs 833, and that is 3. Pirates 1122, and that is also 3. They tie. A very big extra inning roll here. Cubs 4. -1 is 3. Pirates 3. +1 is 4. Pirates will win. And they will give the Cubs a loss now. A win for We Are Family. Now, the Philadelphia Phillies, if they win, they will have a 1-game lead on both the Cubs and the Cardinals. The Phillies playing the Expos. Randy Lurch against Bill Lee. The Expos have already clinched home field throughout. Philadelphia looking to beat Montreal and try to take a 1-game lead on the two of them. Let's see what happens. Philadelphia will go. Here we go. Phillies 431, and that is 431, and that is 2. Expos 10, 56, and that is 7. So all 3 of the teams that are trying to get in there all lose. The Phillies, the Cubs, and the Cardinals are all at 84 and 77. Holy cow. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Now, tomorrow's schedule is September 30th. It is closing day, and I'm looking at the schedule. The Cubs take on the Pirates, the Mets take on the Cardinals, and the Phillies take on Montreal. Well, every other game is meaningless. They're all decided except for those 3. Well, let's see. The Mets have John Pacella versus Silvio Martinez. Okay. The Cubs have Lynn McLaughlin against Bruce Keeson. Okay. I think we're going to do the Phillies and the Expos because the Phillies have Steve Carlton and the Expos have Steve Rogers. What do you guys think? Do you think that's the game we should do? Lefty against Captain America? Yeah, I think so. That's what we're going to do. Tomorrow night's final game will be the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Montreal Expos. Even if the Phillies win, they still got it. We got to see if the Phillies have to win outright because of the board wins. So tomorrow night's game, Philadelphia and Montreal, Colton against Rogers. The funny thing is the Phillies were off to a great start. Now they will need a big one tomorrow night. Philadelphia could win it, but then it's up to see if the Cubs can beat the Pirates and the Cardinals against the Mets. Phillies and the Expos tomorrow night. Be there or be square for closing day. Dave Little, John Solner, BB, Jim Cottle, Frank Wainscott, JAA, Brian Patterson. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Minnesota Twins get a big win on the Brewers. 4-0, but it doesn't matter to them. The Royals are in clinched 3rd place. The Brewers clinched the American League East Championship. But 3rd place in the National League East is up for grabs tomorrow night. It will be inside pitch and the ticker. Who will move on? Who will go home? Closing day tomorrow night. We'll see you then.